Hey everyone, welcome back to Off Script. We're back in the bathroom. Still here.
Well, that's your setup now.
You're right. I was actually talking to Leslie and we were talking about the podcast stuff and I was like, I think I might stay in the bathroom. The only problem is Tyler is right there and it ruins my vibe. It makes me want to be quieter or something.
Real quick, before we get too far into this, double check that your mic is on.
Yeah, I had it selected.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
It sounds different today.
I could have bumped something. It does say like my external K66DG.
Okay. Just want to check before we got
Okay.
deeper into it.
I appreciate your, dedication to the craft, wanting to make sure that I sound my best.
Well, it took us so long to get here to this setup, so.
No, seriously, like we finally have things figured out and here I am jumping around, moving places. I just told Emily I had to switch over to Chrome. I was using Safari. Now I'm on Chrome. So there is a chance that things might be screwed up. I don't know.
It's fine.
But we're recording.
How are you feeling? You sound a little sick. Tyler, get you sick again? Just passing it back and forth.
I don't think that I am to the extent that he was. I did have a scratchy throat yesterday, and I feel my body slowing down. And it's just really bad timing that I will be spending the last week in my 20s this way. But you know what? It is what it is. I think I got ahead of it with some medicine to where it won't be as bad.
So I was going to say, like, rest a lot this week.
Yeah.
If it gets towards like the mid next week, you go to the hospital and you get an IV.
Because we're not stopping.
You need to be well next weekend.
Yeah. No, I sound worse than I feel. I think, and I'm also just very tired. I haven't been like sleeping very well, which is surprising because Tatum has been sleeping better. So I don't,
maybe it's just your body felt it was getting sick. Plus Tyler's been sick, so
yeah. So I'm just here.
Yeah.
Ran ragged around here. My body's just tired. How was your weekend?
It was very good. I'm on the other end of what Becca is experiencing. I'm just feeling really good. Very, very settled, very in my life, very present. And I did just go to a yoga class, so I'm just feeling extra, like, I always feel so good after it. But yeah.
If there's one thing I hate and I can't do, it's yoga. I hate it.
Hey. Sorry. You hear that?
I heard a little something, but
it's
I figured it was George. It doesn't quite pick it up. He's speaking in dog language.
It's because somebody walked by outside. Anyway, the class I went to tonight is my favorite kind. It's hot yoga. So it's like 100 degrees in there. And it was set to Mac Miller music tonight. So it was really good.
I'm sure that was
such a good mood.
Fun for you.
It was fun for me.
If there's two things I hate, it's sweating and yoga.
Yeah, I get it. I love it. It's the best mood booster.
I think for me, like if I'm working out, like I want to be like fighting and like I'm like, angry and like mad. I'm not doing like warrior one.
Well, and see, the classes I go to it's flow. So it's fast paced and you are like moving through the positions pretty fast. It's not like a slow hold the position. I mean, you do at the end, you lay down and you have like meditation.
What's that position where you lay flat?
Shavasana.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that was always my favorite part where you would lay down and you would just reflect. And I'm like, I'm going to lay down and I'm going to take a nap.
It is really nice. And the studio I go to, they do hands-on assist. So the teacher will come around and you have this little chip that you put in front of you, like touch me or don't touch me. And like, if you say it's okay, they'll like help you readjust so that you're in the right position. But then some of the teachers, when you're in Shavasana at the end and you're just laying there, they come around and they kind of massage you.
Oh,
it's really nice.
See, I would have it on don't touch me. And then I would flip it over for that one moment.
No, because I like the readjustments. It's helpful. Anyway, mine's always on touch, please.
Well,
It's great.
that's good. I'm glad you had a good weekend, mainly a good workout class.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. What did you do this
I
weekend?
don't really have much to report. I think
Okay.
I was just home.
Fair.
I don't really remember anything from the weekend, so that's good for me. I'm forgetting. It wasn't the weekend, but I went to a massive like sale.
Oh, I saw on your
The
story.
Rialana or Raylana or whatever it's called. It's basically just like a bunch of moms selling all the crap that they have too much of, and then other moms come and buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty lit.
You get some good stuff.
I did get some good stuff, and I also got early access because Leslie's sister-in-law, Maddie, she like really, I wouldn't say she's like fully in charge of it, but she's one of like the upper people. So I got a free early access ticket to the like exclusive, like one of the first people to shop the sale things. And Leslie was like, "You're going to get addicted to these. They have them in Oklahoma, blah, blah, blah." And I said, "Yeah, but I won't get special treatment at the one in
So
Oklahoma." Like
you went to Wichita?
Wichita.
Okay.
Yeah. Wichita, Wichita.
No explanation gonna be provided
Inside
for that.
joke.
It's like a
Yeah.
15-year long inside joke.
Yeah, and every time I say Wichita, Wichita.
So
So
stupid.
good. But no, it was really good. You were in Kansas. Spangles.
Yeah. What about them?
I had a Philly cheesesteak and it was good.
They're okay. People are passionate about Spangles. I always was team Freddy's, and I think they're pretty similar. But I love it. I love Freddy's.
I think Spangles is much better.
I don't agree.
Also, the girl just had replaced the Diet Dr. Pepper bag, and she told me about it. And she goes, "How's that Diet Dr. Pepper, girl?" And I said, "Dang good, let me tell you." So that was a highlight for me. I was supposed to have family come into Ponca this weekend, and that got rearranged. So I was supposed to have plans, and then I just ended up being home, which by the sound of it, I needed. So yeah, I had a big sale. Apparently, it took it out of me, but I did get some stuff for Christmas, some exciting things. A bluey swimsuit for
Gosh, you're
Reese.
so ahead of it. Shopping for Christmas already.
Well, I'm not normally this way, but the deals were in front of me, and I'm not just going to fill my house up with toys now and then also at Christmas time. So yeah, no, I did put them in big black totes in the garage so my children wouldn't see them. But
nice.
But yeah, that was my big exciting thing. Mainly my brain has just been engulfed with Love is Blind, and I just genuinely cannot wait to talk about it.
Yeah, we have a lot to say.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. We're going to do that at the end?
Whatever you want to do. If you want to talk about it at the beginning so we can like get all our feelings out and we don't have to like wait, we can. Or if we want to hold on to it to the end.
Let's do it now. It's top of mind. We'll just flip it.
Yeah, we'll do pop topics in a brief moment. Okay, let me pull up my notes.
I have one note I want to say at the start of this conversation.
Is it an apology?
I apologize. I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was wrong about Chris. I also just want to say that conversation was a little triggering and tough for me to watch for many reasons. One of which you addressed last week on the pod, but
I cut it out. But
oh, you did?
Yeah, we didn't say. But he looks. We'll just say he looks
a lot
similar,
like someone from history. And in this episode, the like 180 switch up, where he just turned into a different person.
Yeah, I genuinely felt like I was a wee bit in your life in that moment.
It was hard to watch. It's like, my God.
What was so crazy to me? Did I write it down? Before we get into that part, I'm assuming that you had already seen all the Mexico stuff last week whenever we were talking.
Yes.
So before, like, I was watching those episodes and I wanted to get your thought on Brie at that first like cocktail party, whatever, where she was
Mhm.
like, we go from talking about like all this stuff in the pods to then acting like we didn't say all of these things, like acting like we don't know each other. What were your thoughts on that?
Couple things. One, think she had a few too many.
Mhm.
So she was maybe not delivering it in the best way.
Yeah. Because
Two,
she just kept saying like, Chris, I want to talk to Chris
yeah.
kind of thing.
This
And I'm like,
this happens every time though. I don't know what it is about the Love is Blind cast. They have these parties where they all get together and they all just get drunk and then they say things that they just don't come out the right way, but and
right.
it's like they forget that they're on camera. And I just think if you're ever going into this situation on Love is Blind, have a drink, maybe, or just stay sober completely.
Like treat it like a work party.
Yes,
Like,
treat it
yeah.
like you're networking. Like everything you say is going to be filmed. This is not girl chat time. I know George is he's really
He's just
needy
making a
today.
cameo.
It's because I've been gone all night. Anyway, that was one thought.
Uh-huh.
Two, I kind of understand what she's saying in that you're having these really emotional, intimate conversations, and they do talk for hours and hours and hours. I think they've said like typically the person you get engaged to, you've talked to 40 hours by the time that
Mhm.
happens. So the other people, you would assume it's also a
They've also
lot
talked to them a lot
of
yeah.
hours. So I do see where it would be weird to where you're having these conversations about every aspect of your life and your deep emotional personal feelings, and then you run into them at a pool party and it's like, hey, I get where that's a little weird. I don't think she was saying it well.
I also was curious because even from that one season that I watched years ago, I knew they would meet up again. Like they would be
Yeah,
seeing them
always they
later.
know.
Like you could always, you know, the very first interaction you're having with the person doesn't need to be like, hey, remember when we talked about my deep dark secret and blah 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 blah. Like let the first time be casual. Like you're gonna see them again later. Worst case, like you could talk to the producers. It's drama. They would let you talk to them. I felt I understood what she was saying of like, we're not going to pretend like we didn't have these conversations, but also like give yourself 5 minutes of just like putting faces to names for a minute, then maybe go off, which they did later off in Mexico. They
Yeah,
talked.
and I think once she was sober and was having that conversation again later with Connor, she was more chill about it. I think she was a little drunk. She was a
Yeah.
little emotional.
And she was probably a little nervous. Like
She
that's
was,
probably
I'm
they're
sure.
all nervous. That's why they're
Yeah.
drinking. So yeah.
So she is not my favorite
Mhm.
person, but on that one aspect, I am cutting her a little slack of like, I understand where she was coming from. She just didn't handle it well. And I don't know, people, when you're going on reality TV, don't get drunk. Like, just don't.
Just like rule of thumb.
Yeah, no,
Like
it happens.
just
Every show it happens. And it's good TV, I guess, but it's not even fun to watch. I don't like watching someone when I know they're not in control of what they're saying.
well, they're gonna regret it.
And they're going to regret it and it's on national TV. Just, I don't know. Didn't love it.
So that'll be a good segue into talking about Brie and Connor. Now, I will say, I think of the couples, they might be my favorite.
Really?
But I'll give you a reason why. Not
Is it the
but
mustache?
I mean that plays into it. But no, it's more of that. Like I don't like a ton of the couples. Like they're not, none of them are really like doing it for me. I think the reason I like Brie, and there was one moment where she would not shut up about Connor's house. Frat house, frat house, frat house. Like
It was
is a frat house.
annoying.
It was annoying. And he said, you're being mean.
Mhm.
And she goes, you're right. I am. Thank you for telling me that. I need to work on that. I'm sorry, whatever.
Okay.
And in that moment, I saw myself.
Okay.
Because I'm mean.
That's so
I have
funny.
been told twice this weekend that I am being mean.
Mm.
And I'm like, you know what? If I was on TV, I would be her harping on something because I think it's funny and I think it's a funny joke. And no, that's mean. Like He's a single guy. She needed to be called out for it. And it was not a funny joke. She's just like, oh, you're dumb, lame man being by yourself. You have your Christmas tree up. You have a keg, blah, 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 blah. Frat house, frat. He's like, I wasn't even in a frat. Like, so I'm saying that. I was like,
I get her point a little bit in that,
Uh-huh.
yeah, he's like a 30-year-old man. It's a little odd to
Uh-huh.
have a keg
Uh-huh.
and like no food in your fridge other than beer. Sure. Yeah, it's a little odd, but I don't know. There's always this trope of women, and you know, I am not the like poor men woman. I'm
Mhm.
not the like woe is men,
Mhm.
but there is this trope of just women in their 30s when you're dating of just really putting the men down and acting like
Mhm.
you're so much smarter than them and like you have your life together and they don't. And I really hate it. You're right.
Yeah.
It's mean.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, like shut up. And then whenever he's like, you're being mean, I was like,
Tell
yeah,
her. Yeah.
tell her. Because I will say, I appreciate when people tell me like if I'm being mean or if I'm doing something, because I'm the type of person, I'm gonna overthink it and I'm never going to do that again. Like I'm gonna think about it and I'm gonna change because of it. But if you don't tell me, I'm
Right.
gonna think that you're thinking that I'm also being funny.
Maybe I didn't catch that interaction between them as much. I was
It
kind of
spoke
like
to me
I was
deeply.
watching it and doing other things, so I missed some little things.
Yeah, they were cooking dinner.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just I think that I really now Christine and Vic, they're very non-problematic and they're also, I think, very religious people and they are not living together. They're really not getting much camera time. I don't understand why they're filming everything on their phones. It's really driving me insane. Like if you didn't want them on the show, you shouldn't have had them on the show. Like don't make them film everything on their phone.
It is weird. I
But
think the only possible reason we're seeing any of this footage is not many people stay together this season, and they needed a couple
they
that made
needed
it.
one.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I guess we gotta throw them
All
in
these
there.
other people are gonna break up. So let's
However,
break out the iPhone footage.
I do think Brie and Connor might be together based on their social medias right now.
So that's what I was gonna say. He is like the least annoying man.
He's getting
the
better.
season.
Yeah, I did not like him in the beginning. He's becoming much better, and
Yes.
the mustache was a great move.
Great move.
Great.
I don't know what it was. Whenever he was sitting outside talking to Chris and he had that mustache and he's
Yeah.
like, well, we love you. And I'm like, that's a mature man talking for
Yeah.
him and his partner. Like, we are here for you. We are doing this. Ha ha ha. You don't get her because I have her.
Yeah, it was a good
I
move.
loved it.
And funny enough, one of Chris's horrible comments is saying that he's submissive. Is that the word he used
Yeah.
when he was talking about Connor? I would say
Fine by me.
we're seeing the exact opposite. Connor
I was gonna
is
say fine by me.
he's not being submissive. He is standing his ground, but he's just secure. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't care.
I was gonna say I thought you were gonna say he shaved a mustache because she asked him to.
Oh no, that's normal. This is when you get a man, you shape what they look like a little bit. Like
I did.
We all do, okay?
Tyler had a buzz cut and no facial hair whenever I met him.
What? I can't even picture that.
Yeah.
Buzz
Yeah.
cut.
Let me
He's got
let me-
such great hair.
I know. It's ridiculous.
Hmm.
But yeah, now he has facial hair and curly hair. No, I'll find a picture. I also, for some reason, looked at my phone. I took a picture of Chris on my screen, so that was terrifying. I just saw it in my camera roll. Maybe I don't have a picture. Like the very first picture that I have of me and Tyler on the phone, he had already started growing out his hair, so never mind.
Oh, so you got on it fast.
Yes. But your hair looks nice longer.
No,
I don't mind a buzz cut, but
yeah,
it's
no,
whatever.
but
no,
Tyler has great hair. He should grow it out. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Really just okay, so whenever Chris and Jess were in her house, it was so awkward where he was like hating on everything that she had in the house. She's like, isn't it great? Isn't it great? And he's like,
no, he's horrible.
evil.
And he was insecure and realizing he was not anywhere near her
as successful.
Her level of success
Right.
monetarily. Like duh, she's a doctor. Like,
Yeah.
what did you expect?
Yeah, no. And like the whole conversation, he knew going into it that she did not work out. I feel like he saw Brie outside of the pods, realized that he was more physically attracted to her. So then he just leaned into her not working out and started just like dogging on her as an excuse to break up with her so he could then feel fine about talking to Brie.
I truly don't think it even had anything to do with Brie, really.
Really?
I think deep down inside, he's an insecure man and realized that
She was more successful.
he was more successful in this scenario. He was not going to be the traditional male provider, and she was really secure in herself and didn't care. And he couldn't handle it because
I could see
he's
that
a
too.
he's a weenie of a man. I think that's what it was. So he picked out this other thing. Also, on the topic, obviously they're both very good-looking women who are in no way out of shape. Like, yeah, they don't look like they do CrossFit literally every single day and they're ripped, but like she's a small woman. Like, I don't understand. Also, when I'm looking at Brie and Jess, I really don't see that much difference in their like physicality. They both look like they probably work out about the same amount. I was kind of confused about all of that. But
I was more just thinking like maybe like hair color, hairstyle, vibe, like he liked better. I don't know. I'm not saying their physical appearance, but maybe.
I really think he just started saying that stuff because
or physical appearance. I do mean physical appearance. I was meaning their physique. That's what
I knew what you meant. I really think he just was saying that because he couldn't handle it. And I think he's a low character individual.
Nothing like I saw. This is what I screenshotted. Now I remember why, because I wanted to get the wording, like how this person said it, because I totally agree with this. I am not a person who, okay, where are you, Chris? Where'd you go? Okay. I'm not a person who like swears a lot. Like, that's just not my vibe. And first of all, if every other word out of your mouth is a curse word, you are a low IQ individual.
Yeah, he couldn't think of anything else to say.
Like, he couldn't get his point. That's why I have this screenshot. I'm like, why was Chris on my phone? Because I screenshot it. Oh, my bedtime reminder. We're late.
Sorry.
I screenshotted this, and that's why this rat is on my screen.
Okay, but no, I'm like, don't degrade the rats because I like a rat man.
Okay. Personality rat.
There you go.
No, I'm like, if that is all you can think to say to like get your point across, if you're trying to win an argument and that's the only word that how you feel like you can come off superior in the situation, you don't have an argument.
No, he didn't. He had nothing intelligent to say. He was backed into a corner and nervous. And honestly, it was just really, I almost had to just not even watch that scene of the breakup because so many things about phrasing of words and just the switch up was really hard for me to watch.
Yeah.
Like,
when I said
I'm sure a lot of women relate. Okay.
When I said that he looked familiar, I'll say.
Yeah.
Watching that, I was like, it made me feel like that's why not attracted to him, but you're like, I think he's the cutest. I'm like, well, he's literally also, like,
okay, I didn't actually realize it till you said it that they looked so much alike, but people have types. They have physical attributes that they find attractive. I still do think he's a cute, he's a cute looking man, but then the shift came out and I was like, whoa, I can't watch this. It was a lot.
Yeah. So I would also like to say that, and I think I cut this part out of my editing process, but I did say that I liked Connor.
You did, and I said
I don't remember if I cut it out.
I don't.
You're like you said ew, no.
Well, okay. I'm just talking looks wise. That man looks night and day. The beard was not good.
The beard was not good. It was too much of an edge up, and this is like the mustache is much more like a relaxed vibe.
Neck beard. I like a beard, but I'm just kind of picky about it. And it didn't look good on him. But the mustache is much better. Yeah. Also, him just being emotionally mature is attractive. So he's going up.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so with the whole okay, we need to talk about we'll talk about Chris and Bree talking, but then we need to talk about the Nomad.
Yeah.
So Chris
Are you
and Bree
when they're at
talking,
the party after the breakup has happened? Is that what you're talking about?
yes.
Okay.
So when they're at the bowling alley, I think
Yeah.
is where they're at, where the two of the most disgusting, stupid boys go to the bathroom, and Chris is saying, "Oh, she's so hot," da, da, da. And
Yeah.
Alex is like, "Yeah," like they're being idiots. And then he comes back out, and that is whenever Chris is talking to the three girls. What are their names?
Ashley is the tall blonde, right?
Sure.
Bree.
And then
Priyanka, who we've barely seen any of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the three girls are all sitting there talking, and then Ashley and Priyanka walk off, and Chris is just then talking to Bree. I feel like, which he's saying all this stuff, like Connor's so submissive, like you need more of a man. Blah, 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 blah. Like,
Ew.
sorry,
And the way he was talking about,
like I could be that man for you. I'm like, sorry,
no,
you look like you're
the
4 feet tall. Like you can't. Sorry.
Okay, I have two things to say that really quick. One, I also was making fun of, because it's just easy when a man is being a weenie to like make fun of that. But I just want to stand up a little bit for the short men, because
not all short men are that way.
You know,
But-
I usually like a shorty. So like, let's
not all short men are that way.
They're not.
But Chris, that's just an easy dig.
It is. But like, I feel bad for the good short men out there, because then
There are some.
they get a bad rep. I've met some of them. Anyway, moving on.
There is such thing as
we can destroy his
short
person.
man syndrome.
There is, but we can destroy.
They don't all have it. It's a
They
syndrome.
we can destroy Chris's personality and, you know, hold him accountable for his actions without just digging into his looks and calling him short. Because
there's so much more.
There's so much more. We don't need to take low blows
You're right.
like that.
You're right. It's like saying a bad word to further your point. You're right.
Exactly. It's like when people do this with women in media a lot. If somebody doesn't like a woman's interaction, they start tearing apart her looks. And I just think we should have the same standards for men. His personality is bad enough. We don't have to talk about his looks.
You're right.
Okay. Now go on. Chris and Bree.
I don't remember what I would say.
They were talking at the bar.
They were talking, and he was saying that he is more of a man and that Connor is submissive and blah, 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 blah. And I feel like the way that the show is edited, it looks like Bree is standing there just being quiet.
Yeah.
I think the next episode.
Thoughts. Yeah.
I think the next, because when has Bree ever been quiet?
Yeah.
I think the next episode we will see her being like coming back to what he is saying.
We better like there.
And if we don't, Connor's the next Bachelor. I don't know.
I think we do. I also really do think Connor and Bree are together based on how
you've
posting.
looked at their social medias and stuff.
Yeah, I mean they can't post any giveaways, but just you know, there's always clues. Like I think they're together. So yeah, I'm expecting first thing in the next episode that you see her clap back. It was very frustrating to watch her just stay silent as he's saying all these horrible things, particularly when he was being so vulgar and descriptive about how bad it was with Jess physically. Like, it was just icky. It's icky to say about anyone. Like, sure.
Did you catch the thing about him making a social media and like going to a strip club and posting things and him buying followers?
Yeah, not surprising. I think we have a pretty clear idea of who he is as a man.
We do. And honestly, I know people like actually did that kind of stuff. Like, it's just weird.
I think he just really wanted to be famous. I don't know. The idea that you could go, this is also like 2 days after the breakup, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I recognize that these people have known each other for
5 minutes.
Weeks. Yeah. But I do think a lot of them are genuine in their intentions of when they get married. I think the feelings are real. They're trying to make it work. Not everybody. But I think Jess's were. And so if his feelings were genuine of like, this is someone I'm considering marrying, it didn't work out, whatever. 2 days later, he's in a bar talking so badly about her, saying it's the worst he's ever had, blah, blah, blah. And then his comment about when Bree said, "So you're looking for the best you've ever had?" And he said, "Well, I'm the best they've ever had." I was like,
I hate him.
it
I
was
hate
so
him.
bad. I can't. How could you watch anybody say that and not immediately laugh?
Like, okay.
And he thought he was so. It was
Smooth.
really, really, really hard for me to watch. I'm just saying, like I'm
Yeah.
reflecting on my own life a little bit, and it just there's some similar personality traits.
Okay, well, let's move on to the other bad men of the season.
Okay.
Alex and it's Ashley. I know they're both A names,
Yeah, I knew it was
but
Ashley.
okay. I know they're both A names. I just forget what hers is. Not that I don't like her. I just don't. I know him because I don't like him. I don't
She
know.
clearly hates him. She's getting to the point where she's like hates everything he says.
Right. And what part was it? Oh, it was whenever he's like, well, I already have a job lined up and I already have these other people. Like, are you going to be ready to be on the move? Like, I'm ready to be on the move, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, I have a meeting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, I can't move up the meeting. I will talk to my boss tomorrow. I like my job. I would like to stay with my job. I don't understand why it's his way or no way.
And he's scary.
He's crazy. I don't know.
He's a little scary to me. Because
he seems like he's a very, very good liar in the sense of like like when the dad said like you look down and to the left and he was like actually I look down and to the right, like it was very like okay.
Oh, that
like,
conversation between the dad and him was just sickening to watch too because they were the same.
That's probably why she likes him.
Yeah, don't even go down that, but that's for sure why she likes him. It's subconscious, but that like I'm so much smarter than everybody else around me. Dynamic.
Like, I can handle myself. I don't care. I'll talk to you. Like whatever you want me to say. Like I'm fine.
No,
like,
and
just
I really
have a little respect. I really did not like her dad.
No, I didn't either. He was horrible.
Like,
and the
whatever she wants, she gets because she's me.
He looks like the character from The Simpsons that has the ring of hair. Oh my god, who is that character?
I don't know. I don't watch The Simpsons, so I wouldn't know who you're talking
about. Okay,
but
somebody out there on the internet is going to know what I'm talking about. That he looks like him. Anyway, yeah, it was bad. And when he kept referring to himself, he's like, "I'm the patriarch of this family. They all blah 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 respect me." I'm like, "Oh, shut up."
Yeah. No, I didn't like anything about it. I don't have anything to dislike about her other than she likes him.
Yeah, like, and I want her to have a little bit more of a backbone, which maybe we're getting to that. I don't really
I think
know.
we are because she's calling him out on a lot of stuff that's like not adding up.
Yeah.
And she's also being nice. She's like, I'm not trying to trap you. I'm just remembering what you're saying. He's like,
that whole thing about he went down a rabbit hole of her trying to trap him with a kid. She's like, I'm literally not. Like,
I'm just talking to you.
We're just engaged.
I'm repeating what you have said to me. I want to like make sure you're not like a nasty lying cheater.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like, we're just engaged and I want you to like give me some affection. Like, and he's like, you're trying to trap me with a child. He's crazy.
Seriously. And all that, like the period talk, like,
oh, that was such an uneducated.
I know. I'm like, clearly he's like dumb and like he just doesn't. Whatever. He doesn't understand.
I think if a man ever asked, in that context of how that conversation was going, if he could have access to my period tracker, how would you not just walk out of the room right there? You're like, what? In the context of that conversation.
No, I'm just saying, like, Tyler is still surprised to this day every time mine comes. Like, he's like, what?
Again?
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a normal guy. Like,
no, he like that was such an icky thing for him to say, to, in my opinion, because he seems like someone that would just try to control every possible aspect of who you are in your life together, to the point of he wants to log your period.
Yeah.
Like not just give me a heads up, like, oh, so I know. No, like he wants to control the period tracker. That was icky.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's so much about him that I don't like. I liked a little bit of them at the beginning just because I thought they really liked each other. Like, oh, cool. Like two people who, oh, they thought love was blind. Well, now they're both like two attractive people. Like, yay, good for you. Like,
I don't find him that attractive, but everybody keeps saying like he's stereotypically the most handsome man. I'm like, I really don't get
Emily,
it.
I think we've realized that you don't like the stereotypical attractive man. Like, he's attractive.
Is he?
He looks like he would be like a Calvin Klein model. Yes.
No, he doesn't.
Emily.
I mean, he's like tall and dark hair, sure, but
And
I
muscular and tan.
don't like his face.
Okay.
I don't. Okay, fine.
Let the record state.
Somebody out there will agree with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, another couple. Oh, Emma and whoever the guy is that she's with.
Mike.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hated that family conversation.
Yeah,
Both of them,
both
actually.
of them. I will say I did fast forward through most of hers because it was very
Well, I think what we
Crazy.
learned from her family when they're
her
meeting
sis-
him.
Her sister regrets having children.
Yeah, her sister hates her children, which is
Like,
crazy to say on TV.
I
And
think this her whole entire family needs to go to therapy. Like
that's what I
they
was gonna say. They
genuinely need help.
they were surprised when Emma said anything about having any type of self-consciousness about her scars or her adoption. The parents were like,
What?
Really?
I'm shocked. We
Like
don't have brains.
We've never seen that from you ever. I'm like, you guys have never talked about this? That was crazy.
Yeah.
Which now we see a little bit more of why Emma hadn't worked through it as much or was comfortable talking about it.
Yeah, because she didn't even tell her own family about anything, let alone like talking and like working through it.
Yeah. I don't think there's any way these two are together. It's too much to overcome, and we're not seeing enough screen time of them to me think it goes anywhere.
Right.
And then his family, did you watch that one?
Yeah, I thought they were like fine.
Oh, they were awful. I hate the dynamic.
Maybe I'm only remembering the part where she was like, this is why I don't want to have kids. And they're like, oh, okay. Like, that makes sense.
They backed off a little bit. There's just this dynamic that, again, every Love is Blind season, most of the families take this approach of like grilling the people and acting like the two people that are engaged have to prove themselves to their family.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that's gross. Weird. And never a successful tactic. I understand like if it's your child and they've said, oh, I've gone on this reality show, I'm going to marry this person in 3 weeks.
You're like, yeah, okay.
You're like, let's have a reality check a little bit. But when they set it up, like, prove yourself to me.
Right.
I hate that dynamic, and that I want the people just to say, okay, well, I'm an adult. Like, I love you and respect you, and I want you to get behind my decision. But
at the end of the day,
it's my decision. Yeah.
I will say, like, now that I'm looking at it, like Bree's mom was pretty chill. Connor's family was pretty chill. Jordan's mom and two sisters, like they were pretty welcoming.
They're married, I think.
See, and you said that they were gonna break up because he's a child.
I changed my opinion. I think he is a child a little bit, but in a way that is sweeter, and he's willing to learn.
She's also goofy and like fun. Yeah. And like I think she's very lighthearted.
I think I like taking care of him. It's different than in the way that Alex is a child.
100%.
Yeah.
Also, I was talking to my client yesterday about it. She was saying, because I know that they had talked about her living in Mount Vernon or something like that, and that's like further away from the city than where he lives.
Mm-hmm.
What were your thoughts on that? Do you think he'll be fine to move? Like,
yeah, I think she's got the kid. He'll go out there. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, he's not even working right now, right? He's trying to go to culinary school.
Something probably like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, he seems at a point where he can go do something else. I think he'll move to her.
Yeah, I like them still. So far, I'm like 2 for 2 on like the ones that I liked. So, or 3 for 3 actually. The couple that's videoing themselves on their phones.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that there's nobody this season that I just love as a person or a character. Like usually there's at least one that you think is so funny and you love watching them on screen. There's not really any of that for me.
Right.
I do think there's a few couples that are probably together. And I think we're aligned on that. Like I think Amber and Jordan Probably, maybe not. Something could happen there, but I think
Yeah.
maybe I do think Connor and Brie are definitely together, and I think Vic and Christine are together. Yeah,
Yes.
that's it though.
I actually, so talking about her, I never thought, like, there was one conversation that she was having with Vic, and I never thought about this in interracial relationships, but whenever she was saying, like, about having kids, and she was like, I will never be able to relate to them
Yeah, I
in
thought
that
that was
aspect. I was like, man, like, that's like, because I have friends that are in interracial relationships and I've never like talked to them about
Yeah.
that. Like if they have also had that thought or anything like that. But I also thought that was very good that she's like bringing it up and talking to him about it before. I was also going to ask you, and this is no shade to Vic. Do you like long hair on men?
not really.
I don't either.
It's not
And I
my
don't,
preference, but that's just like a personal. Like I also
it's a
don't like.
personal thing.
I
Like,
don't like tall, dark, and handsome men.
right. I was just going to ask, like, for some reason, like I know like long hair on women, like it's just like it gets in the way a lot, like it
Mhm.
gets under your armpits, like all that kind of stuff. And I just men are dirtier in my like in my mind. And I'm like, how you do? And I think it's also the hairstylist thing. I'm like, how you taking care of that? Like, which I know he's doing great things. He had it all
He's very
put up for
very
pickleball. So
put together, but yeah, it's never my preference.
right.
Yeah.
I was just wondering. Man buns and things like that.
Well,
Never been my vibe.
It's not, I don't know. I guess occasionally if a man has a very certain kind of hair, the man bun can be okay. But
Mark
then I don't
Dallas.
want, no.
No, I'm
I don't.
asking.
Oh yeah,
He
no.
has long hair.
Not
He
Mark
wears
Dallas.
man bun.
No.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about my opinions on
You don't like Mark.
I don't like
That's
Mark.
why I brought him up. I wondered,
Um,
because he does fix his hair. He does a
No,
good
actually-
job doing his hair.
the only example I can think of is this random guy on Instagram that I've followed for a long time that travels all the time. Hang on.
He has long hair.
He has a man bun and he looks good. Hang on. I gotta find it. What is his name? Jack. Fleetwood Jack on Instagram.
I also think I just like know how much work goes into long hair. And I sent you that man. He's
I
the
think we've-
Australian
we-
man.
He's
Maybe you
Irish,
sent him to me.
actually.
Oh, then maybe that's not who I'm thinking of. Is he in Australia?
No, he's in Ireland. He was living in Africa for a while.
In the
and he did
van?
Yeah, in a van. He did circ
Okay.
camp. We've definitely talked about.
We've
I
talked
followed
about
him.
him.
For, yeah,
I thought he was in Ireland, or not Ireland. I thought he was in Australia, like Australian man running around Australia.
he's an Irish guy. But
Okay.
no, he's like the one example I can think of that his hair looks good.
Yeah. I just, in my mind, I'm like, boys shouldn't like have a longer process to getting ready than I do. And whenever they have long hair, like it's just a me thing. It's just a personal thing. That's just, I was asking your personal opinion.
Yeah, it's not usually my go-to either.
What else? What else?
I'm gonna look
happened on that
through my
show?
Love is Blind notes. I took a ton of notes, but I feel like we're saying most of them. Oh, one comment that really annoyed me from Devontae and
Oh,
Brittany.
I forget about them.
Yeah, well, they're definitely not together.
Yeah.
But his comment of when she was saying, she was actually communicating pretty well. She's like,
when they were sitting on the couch after
She's-
like a
yes.
dinner or something. Yeah.
She was saying, I want to hear compliments from you. It makes
Mhm.
me feel reassured. Just little things, about
Yeah.
me. Just if you could check in. I like words of affirmation. Totally fair thing to ask of your partner.
Mhm.
And his response was, well, because you've asked me to do it, now I won't, because it won't be genuine, which is such a baby response.
Yeah.
I mean, he obviously just hates her and they're not going to be together, but
I just don't understand. Like, I think she is so cute and bubbly
She
and
is.
fun.
She-
Like, I think she is just precious. And I think he's just stupid for not seeing what is right in front of his face.
Yeah. I want her to be the one to break it off immediately. They better not get to the aisle.
She's also the one that purchased a wedding dress, correct?
She is, which is
Weird.
that is its own whole.
She started practicing wearing rings because she doesn't like wearing them.
I can't imagine buying a wedding dress when you're single. Like that is kind of crazy. And that's going to scare off men.
Yeah.
So who knows? She's very sweet though. I've had exposure therapy over the last week of Love is Blind.
That was
I'm
fun.
good now.
I can't tell you how much I felt like I was like
I know.
with him.
I know.
can't-
It really was weird. And obviously he wasn't as ridiculous as this person on TV is.
Yeah.
Not saying that at all. But just the phrasing of things and the way communication was happening during that conversation was like out of body experience. Watching your life and being like, Jess,
Run.
get out.
But I also I don't feel like her response was bad at all. Like she was like, well,
was
you're
not.
saying this to me, like, okay, like then we're done. Like we're not goodbye.
No,
Like
she didn't break
she
down
wasn't
about
like, well,
it.
what if I did start?
No, she handled it well, like an
Adult.
an emotionally mature, secure woman who does not need to be with that man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So on to better things
Man, for both of you.
for both of us. Yeah.
When do those episodes come out? Is it out today? I say this every week.
It's
Is
Wednesday.
It Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be tomorrow. But I don't know how many. It'll probably just be 2 again. And
Yeah.
they'll space it out a little bit. But
Yeah, and then Bridgerton I'll be well fed this week.
and doesn't Bachelorette start soon?
I think it's like March 12th or something like
Okay.
that.
Well, that's pretty soon. Okay.
It's in 2 weeks, yeah. Thrilling stuff, honestly.
Can't say I am pumped to watch that one. I'm definitely going to watch it. I'm going to give it a
It's
shot.
more just like I want to see the train wreck that's happening. I saw a video of a man jumping off of a horse and he poured a latte on his head and then someone threw roses at him and that was his thing. This is gonna be terrible.
See, that is a perfect example of why I think I might not like this show, because that's what the reason I started to not like The Bachelor after the last several seasons anyway, is I don't believe any of them are genuinely there. I understand it's a TV show, but with things like Love is Blind and a couple of the other shows honestly, Love Island, for the most part, I still feel like the emotions that they're feeling on the show are real. Like Love Island is a little bit sillier, but you believe them. They're just being genuine people. Bachelor is not going to be that. I don't even believe her. Like that woman, she's not ready to have a husband. She's out doing her thing. And she should. But the whole show is going to be very gimmicky, I think.
Yeah, and I also think she's one of those people that is like, well, this opportunity presented itself to me.
Which she should. I don't blame her at all.
Didn't get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can take the opportunity. I can get more screen time, and men are throwing themselves at me. Darn.
No, I don't blame her at all. I'm not sure it's going to be what I want to watch. But maybe it will.
I'll be honest. I can't say that I am thrilled to be going back into Bachelor. Now, Bachelor in Paradise, that is a show that I really like.
See, that's crazy to me that you watch that without watching the others, because you don't know who any of the people are.
You don't need to. Tyler and I watch it every single time. We have no idea who the people are, because sometimes it's people from the past and we're like, oh my gosh, this person's on here. But then whenever it's a new person, they'll show some flashbacks and there's usually drama between the people.
But I've watched it, just not in a while.
But I mean, okay, you watch Love is Blind. You don't know anything about the people going on the show.
No, it's this. And Bachelor in Paradise is really a lot more similar structurally to Love Island. That's where they got the idea. So I get it. It's the same kind of concept of just throw a bunch of hot people in a house and see what happens.
Yeah. We do be liking the show. Now I will say this last season of because on Love Island they do challenges and stuff, right?
They do, yeah.
Yeah, the last season of Bachelor in Paradise, they started doing these challenges, which is whatever.
Their show.
Yeah. My last 2 notes were I hate Chris and I really hate Alex as well.
Yeah. No, I think all of America is aligned on those 2 things.
What do you think about Alex and Priyanka?
I think they probably hooked up.
Well, do you think she was the one that he was talking about in September and it was like blah, 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 blah?
No, I don't think she was that one. I've also seen people online talking about it, that I guess at one point in time he said he was with a girl from Chicago briefly. Priyanka's from Chicago. So they think it's that. I mean, I'm sure it's going to come back up again. Otherwise, why would they have had Priyanka at that party? Like,
Right. Like that was so random.
it's for this storyline. Something's going to come out in the next episode, and it may not be anything. They might be grasping at straws there. She
Yeah.
might just go and talk to Ashley and say that
Oh yeah,
he's kind of a shady guy. Like,
Yeah.
it could be something that. But also, why wouldn't she just say that when they're in the pods? Because her and Ashley were friends. They talked all the time.
I don't know. There's a lot of nefariousness that be happening in them pods.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, oh my gosh, Tyler just scared the crap out of me.
What?
I look up and our closet is right here, and he's like, that was the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. Because it was like he was making like a serial killer face.
Like the Smile movie.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that was crazy. Anyways, it's gonna be haunting me in my dreams. Okay, well, that's all I really had to say about Love is Blind.
Yeah, I'm kind of to the point where my favorite part of the show is done. Now I just want to know who's together.
Yeah.
I will finish it because I want to see it and I want to watch the reunion. That's always
Well, and I want to watch the drama of the bowling alley. So how many episodes like do there end up being? Because we have what, 8?
around 12 probably.
Okay. So
Yeah.
like 2 more weeks.
Probably.
Also this week, Bridgerton comes back out.
I
So we
know.
gotta dust off our wigs for next week.
I don't think we'll be wearing the wigs again.
Don't want to.
No, I don't think so.
You don't want to do that again? Maybe you should get a better one.
Maybe I should.
Okay, well, let's just get into our pub topics. I'll go first. I feel like I've been asking you every week to go first, so I'll go first.
Okay.
USA hockey.
Yep.
Oh, you look sad. Why?
Well, I don't know. What are you going to say? A lot of things have happened with USA hockey recently.
Oh, the men's hockey, they beat Canada.
Yeah.
You look sad about it.
Well, they beat Canada, and then what did they do? You don't know about all this?
They brought out the 2 children of the man who died 2 years ago by the drunk driver.
There's another story about USA men's hockey that I'll tell you after this.
Okay. I'm like, mine is really like sentimental and cute.
No, they were at
Now
the
you're
top
gonna
of the
ruin
world.
it?
They were at the top. It's go on.
Okay. What else I was gonna say?
It was very
They won,
sweet.
and it was very cute. The man, Tyler told me about it. There was a man that was going to be on the team, and he was killed by a drunk driver. Him and his brother. That I think it was the night before his sister's wedding, which is like even worse. Killed by a drunk driver. He had 2 small children, and whenever USA won, they brought out the 2 small children and held up the dad's jersey, and it was a very, very precious moment. Also, Jack Hughes. Tyler just told me this. The guy,
This guy.
mhm,
Yeah, okay.
he is dating Tate McRae. Fun fact.
I did know that.
But also in the Miracle movie, have you seen this movie? I have not.
No.
It's where the movie about whenever USA hockey, they beat Soviet Union or something, Sweden. Some other good hockey team. And it was like this crazy thing that they never thought would happen, and they made a movie about it. Well, in the movie, a guy that gets cut from the team, his name is Jack Hughes. And Jack Hughes,
And this is an old movie?
from like,
Is that why he's
I
named
was-
that?
I don't know, I want to say the 80s. But Jack Hughes, 2 days ago, is the one who scored the winning goal. And in the movie, he was cut from the team. And Jack Hughes is also the one that dates Tate McRae. So it's just very
Wow.
funny thing. Now, what are you going to ruin?
Well, it doesn't change the fact that that was very sweet about the guy that passed away and his kids. It's just you haven't seen the video of after they won, the men's hockey team is in their locker room and they're on the phone with Donald Trump and he's inviting them to the White House. And then he makes a joke about the women's team. And it's derogatory about women. It's insulting to Olympic
No, I have
athletes.
not seen this.
And the hockey team like erupts with laughter and don't back up the women's hockey team at all. And it's not a good look. Like
No,
it's not a good look.
because the women's team also just
and
went
just
gold.
have your athletes back. Now, I understand they're in the locker room. They probably weren't even paying that much attention to what he said. Like, you're talking to the president. Regardless of your thoughts on the president, it's still like, I'm sure it feels like a big moment. Like, I'm on the phone with the president. I mean, I understand that maybe they weren't that aware of it and they just laughed or whatever. I still think a high quality man wouldn't have laughed and would have been like, that's shitty. Like, they just won Olympic gold. We're not going to make fun of them because they're women. Different pop topic. Do you watch any Love Island ever?
No.
Okay. So I always watch especially the UK one, but I have to watch it after it's already over because it doesn't go out. I would just watch it on Hulu and they don't air it till the whole season is over. So I keep seeing clips of it that's happening right now. And I will watch it eventually, but there's this girl that's on it right now that was on it last year too. She's horrible, but she's a flight attendant. And there's this clip that has gone kind of viral of her talking to another girl that's on the show. And she's saying, who's the most famous person that's ever been on your flights, whatever. And she's telling all these stories about all these different famous people. And then she says, Hugh Grant has been on, Hugh Grant, actor, British, Notting Hill.
Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Hugh Jackman. Who's Hugh Grant?
He's Hugh Grant. Love Actually, Notting Hill, 9 Months Later. I'm sure there's others. You definitely know who he is. He's very famous.
Yes. What do I know him from? Bridget Jones.
Yeah. That guy.
Yeah.
Like the most recent Bridget Jones, right?
Yeah, I remember him from that.
He's in a ton. Anyway,
Yeah.
The point is he's kind of a weird guy. He's had a lot of weird stories throughout the years, but he's this A-list actor that's been in tons of movies. So one, it's a little weird. You wouldn't have expected him to be on a commercial flight. But, I'm all for that. Be a man of the people. So she says he was on her flight one time. And then she goes on to tell this story about how he was horrible because it was raining that day and his shoes got wet. And he asked the flight attendant to put his shoes in the oven. So they'd dry on the plane, like the oven that they just heat up the, meals.
Yeah.
So they would dry out. And they said,
No,
Hugh Grant, we can't put your shoes in the oven for many reasons. One, hygiene, 2, safety. Like,
what if they caught on fire?
Yeah, like we can't do that. And she just said he was kind of
A jerk.
a jerk about it. And I think that story deserves to be told more. That's a crazy, crazy thing to do. And celebrities.
Was he at least in first class?
I'm sure he was.
And maybe asking that question, not
It doesn't
back
matter.
in 36D.
I'm sure he was in first class. He's an A-list movie actor. But yeah, that's a crazy thing to do. Like, you see people do crazy things in airports and on flights, but that is next level. Can you imagine? Like, could you put these in the oven, please?
Well, first of all, it's just a crime to take your shoes off on an airplane in general.
I don't know. I take my shoes off sometimes. If it's a long flight, I don't want to sit
You
there
take
with
your
my
shoes off?
Yeah, just set them in front of me. I mean, I'm not like...
You take your shoes off on an airplane?
Sometimes, if it's like an 11-hour flight, I'm going overseas, you don't want to have... Like, you get circulation and it's not good. You got to stretch your toes.
I guess if you're going overseas.
I wouldn't
sure.
take my shoes off if I was flying to Tulsa. I'm thinking long overnight
I'm thinking
flights.
of like the weirdos that have flip-flops on and they like take their flip-flop off and they like put their toe, like, rest it on the chair in front of them.
I'm not going to
That's what I'm thinking of.
So it'd be, I have socks on, tennis shoes. This is an overnight, very long flight.
Okay.
It's like, you got to take your shoes off a little bit. move your feet around. Just in front of me though. I'm not like out in the aisle without any shoes. Nobody is aware that my shoes are off.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
me.
You're not making it known that you're like, hello,
I'm very discreetly slipping my shoes off.
Yeah, no. So circumstantially taking your shoes off in an airplane is a crime, but not on long flights. If you are a person with your toes exposed, potentially touching the armrest of the chair in front of you, that's the crime that I'm referring to.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then, the oven is also crazy.
But yeah, that's where people's food is. Like, what if you had athlete's foot?
Yeah, and then like smelly, wet shoes in the oven. He seems crazy for many reasons. He's also the one that back in the 90s had a big scandal because he was married to Elizabeth Hurley, I think. Let me double check that that's the right person. And he hooked up with a prostitute and got caught.
Oh.
So he's always been a little...
You've been a little wild.
It was Elizabeth Hurley, right?
I don't know. My little thing that pops up that like tells me they're like, their height, all their things. Oh, yes. Spouse. Anna Elizabeth Eberstein.
Is that now?
They got married in 2018. It doesn't show a previous spouse.
Maybe it was just a girlfriend. Hang on. Now I gotta know who's who, Grant.
Elizabeth Hurley. They dated for
13 years.
That's
what I thought. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and she was, famous model. Like crazy.
Yeah.
Also,
she's also a little wild now, correct?
I think she's with Billy Ray Cyrus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, they're all a little weird.
Billy Ray, did you know he was on The Masked Singer?
I did not. I was shocked that he's able to do anything based on the condition he was in the last couple times we've seen him.
I wonder if he will be on the reunion or the 20th anniversary situation, because apparently,
they don't talk, do they?
Based on what the toast was saying, that they are the most okay relationship wise out of all of them. I don't think that means it's great. I just think she does maybe still talk to him. I'm not sure, but that his ex-girlfriend, Fire Rose or something like that, she was saying some wild things about Mr. Billy Ray. He does not look well. Well, do you have a question?
I don't think I had one for this week. I had so many notes about Love is Blind. I kind of forgot about the question. Did you have one?
No. Well, there was something I was going to ask you. Oh, I remember. So whenever we were in Mexico, you told me that your routine and makeup has not changed since 8th grade.
Yep, pretty much. Since like the first time I've ever worn makeup. Yeah, 7th, 8th grade, probably.
I would like to know your routine and your products.
Oh, okay. Now some products have changed a little bit.
You did get some Rare Beauty, right?
I have a Rare Beauty blush, yes. Mostly though, at least the vibe has stayed
like
the same.
You do the 3 and backwards E.
The what?
You don't remember that from Bare
No.
Minerals? The 3 and an E. They didn't teach you that?
For contouring. Okay, yeah.
Do you still, you can tell me. Never mind. The words are not working.
Okay. Well, my product that I have used every single day that I do my makeup since 7th or 8th grade is Queen Phyllis eyeshadow by Bare Minerals.
Leslie
every time.
And Maddie will get like a true kick out of that. Like, Maddie was like Queen Phyllis's #1 fan.
I have never not had it in it's seriously the only eyeshadow I ever wear.
Is it the same one?
No.
I was gonna say, but those little pots, like they last a long time.
Years. Yeah.
So I was gonna say, like,
no, I'm
still rocking the same one.
I've bought many. Yeah, no,
Okay.
I use it till it's all the way gone. I do use that on the interior of my eye. If I'm ever doing like a bigger night out, I'll just use my bronzer to do a little bit in the corner. It's what I've always done.
Wait. Start from the beginning. I want to
Okay.
know, I want to know the process.
Okay.
This week will be your makeup routine. Next week will be mine.
First thing I'm putting on, which this is not quite since 8th grade, but at least like 10 years I've been doing this. I use the Glossier Future Dew serum under the makeup.
Future Dew.
Future Dew.
Okay.
Just like a dewy serum.
Primer.
Yeah. Put that on underneath. And then I do some type of light coverage foundation. Back in the day, it was IT Cosmetics CC cream. It's
Okay.
just like it's a light coverage. I have recently started using e.l.f.
Do you know
instead.
CC cream is actually not a light coverage? It's correct and conceal.
Whatever theirs was, it said light coverage. Like
I was gonna say, I always thought CC cream was light, and then one time a makeup artist told me like, "Oh yeah, like pretty full coverage," and I was like, "Oh, this whole time I thought I was being like, I'm a cool
light.
girl. I don't wear a lot of makeup."
Maybe that's not what it was then. I know what I was using was like because it doesn't feel heavy on your face, which that's the main thing for me. I just don't want to feel it.
Right.
So now I use e.l.f. Halo Glow foundation, which is pretty light and dewy.
Yep. Yep.
And then I have a bronzer that I use in, I don't really do down here. I do here and the corners of my eyes and my nose right here.
Yep. Yep.
Most of my life, it has been a Bare Minerals bronzer. I have recently been using e.l.f. because I kind of like their products. So I'm kind of switching over.
Eyes,
so
lips, face.
A what?
You know, e.l.f. Eyes, lips, face.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Joey Camasta taught me that.
I had no idea. Okay, yes. It's a good product. I like it. Okay, so
they also just recently bought Hailey Bieber's Rhode.
I did see that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Joey
then I'm
Camasta
using
also taught me that.
Some type of blush right here, typically either the Clinique Black Honey cheek and lip tint. It's what I've mostly used always. Occasionally a Rare Beauty if I'm doing
always
like
is in like how long?
As long as I've been doing makeup. Clinique Black Honey. Always. It just looks good. I wear it on my lips and my cheeks. But if I'm doing like a full night out, I'll do the Rare Beauty blush that's a little bit more blushy.
Pigmented. Yeah.
Yep. If it's a full night out, I will also use like a winged liner. It's, I don't remember what it is that I use. Tarte, maybe? I don't remember now. I don't wear it that often. Then mascara. That changes pretty often. I change it up. I like Buxom. I go back to CoverGirl a lot. Honestly, it's classic mascara. Curl the lashes first, put the mascara on. And then it's the CoverGirl matte powder that I have used always. Setting powder, put it all over everything.
Just a creature of habit.
Estee Lauder Tiger's Lip or Tiger's Eye lipstick when I'm doing a full look. That's the color my mom wore, and she still does. And I think one time when I was playing with makeup, she gave me one, and I have worn it ever since. And they changed the formula about 3 years ago, and it pissed me off because it's slightly different. It's not the same color. It's still pretty good, but it's not the same.
And it's Tiger's Blood?
Tiger's Eye.
No, Tiger's Eye.
It's like a goldy orange color. It's literally what I wear every time I wear lipstick. If I'm like full makeup. Otherwise, it's Clinique Black Honey.
What the kids say, full beat.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know how to do that. Like what I just said is all that I know how to do.
Yeah.
But it works. I don't need anything else. I'm never gonna be like blue eyeshadow girl.
Oh no. What you said about, the bronzer on the eyes, like that's about the same for me. Like if I'm going a little crazy, it's bronzer on the eyes. I think I do more face makeup than you, but eyes and things, I'm right there with you. I don't do anything.
What's your foundation?
Should we just do my makeup tonight? Should we just have makeup talk tonight?
Just go ahead. Yeah. Don't keep them waiting.
Waiting with bated breath, we're real interesting over here. Okay, well, my first step is a face serum. I'm a Rocasa girl on the cleaner side. I have gotten a little cleaner in my makeup products. I was talking to someone the other day. Whenever you have kids and then you start looking at the stuff for like the ingredients for them, that's your like gateway drug into like you
For
buy
you.
cleaner things for the rest of the house. So yeah, so I have it's a bok choil serum. One of my clients actually makes her own skincare. She's like, bok choil, it's the retinol, nature's
Like
retinol.
like from bok choy, like the vegetable?
Mm-mm. I
No.
don't know what yeah, it sounds the same because that's what I think about every time, bok choy.
Okay.
But I don't know what it is. But she says it's nature's retinol, so that encouraged me to then repurchase this oil. So I'm like, perfect, I can't afford real retinol, so gonna use that. Then I use Merit, their little stick foundation. It's very similar to what you were saying, like a light coverage. Do that over my very rosy cheeks, which I did not do a full beat. That's why I'm very red right now. I have a Tarte concealer. Do you conceal? Did you say that?
If I have a spot, it's not part of the normal routine. No.
See, I have to conceal under my eyes, brighten my face up. So concealer here, and then a little bit here, and then I do some here, and also in the crease of my nose. I'm very red, so I
I have a
correct a
hard
lot.
time with concealer because I'm so pale
Mhm.
naturally that
Your
I have
foundation is just the color of
yeah,
concealer.
like I have a
Yes.
hard time finding concealer
Anything
that is
wider.
lighter. That would be literally like
White out.
white out. Now in the
Yeah.
summer when I have a bit of a tan, I can do it. But
Yeah.
this is my natural and it is the color of concealer already. So
Yeah. So I do that and then I do my contour. Now, whenever we were in Mexico, I did contour my jaw and that was good. I do that sometimes now. I was feeling bold when we were in Mexico, surrounded by girls, feeling extra girly, extra
yeah.
fun things to do. But no, I don't do that all the time. I do my nose and then I do a little bit up here just to frame my face a little bit. Then sometimes I'll use the blush side of a Dibs stick because I used all the bronzer already, but I still have the blush on the other side.
Okay.
I'll use that blush sometimes, or I have a Merit blush that I'll use. Then and I'll just do that right here a little bit, maybe sometimes a little on the nose. Then I'll go through, I have a little setting powder and I'll set my concealer, all the places where I put it. Then I'll take a powder bronzer, go over where I did the contour, powder blush, go over where I did the blush.
So many steps. Okay.
Well, because I learned from people doing their makeup on social media that if you don't set the cream stuff that you do, it will literally just wipe off of your face.
Yeah. That's why I use the powder, but it's just one powder on top of
Yes.
everything. You're doing different powders. Okay.
Yes. I don't use one solid powder. Because sometimes whenever I do that, I feel like it turns everything white again.
Yeah.
So that's why I use the colors. And then I do my brows. I have a brow pencil, fill those in, brush them up, gel them a little bit. I think the gel does quite literally nothing. It's not even on there anymore. And then mascara. I think that's it. Sometimes I'll put a lip oil on. I'm not a big lip color girl. I will say Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. Everyone has always talked about it. And one year at Ulta, they had the little gift set where it had the lip liner, a little mini lip gloss, and a little mini lipstick. And I said, well, this is my time to try it because sale. When I say that color is the exact color of my lips, and so I use it for lip liner, most of the time I will do a little bit of liner and then I'll put a lip oil on and I'm like, my lips just grew 15 sizes by using a lip liner.
Interesting.
I don't know what it is. And I don't overline. I don't do it. It's just I go along the line and then I put lip gloss on and it's what I made it more bold. I don't know. I'm not a girl who needs lip injections, so that's for dang sure.
You're not. I never have quite gotten the hang of lip liner. I don't have very big lips, so there's not a lot to line. I get it doesn't look good. Remember, I did consider it for a minute. I was like, should I get lip filler? Should I get a little? But yeah, I didn't. I think I'm against it. I just had a moment where society was getting to me, but
yeah.
To each their own.
That
Not
happens.
against it. Everybody choose their own path. I'm against it for me.
Yeah.
I forgot one thing I do a lot more now. That's more recent though, is I've been doing the stain on my lips.
Oh, the ones that like you put on and then peel
And
off.
then you peel it off. I forgot. I
Do you like them?
I do. Yeah. I don't think they last as long as I would like them to.
Lots
But
of times the influencers say.
Yeah, but it does look good for like a couple hours at least. So if you're just going to dinner or something, and then it doesn't come off when you're eating, but it won't last all day. So, but I like them.
Yeah, I was thinking about that while I was literally just getting ready because I have not worn makeup all day. So put makeup on for you folks, you viewers.
Put mascara on, and as I've been watching myself, it doesn't even look like I did. It's like I look pretty tired. But I didn't want to put makeup on. I just went to yoga.
Yeah, no, I put a little bit of makeup on before. Tyler makes fun of me every Tuesday night because Tuesdays I don't work. And I come in here and I do makeup. And he's like, oh, for your podcast.
I usually have it on, but I had a moment where I was like, I could take 15 more minutes. We were already starting late today. I was like, I could take 15 minutes and I could put my makeup on to then immediately take it back off.
Right.
Or
then you're wasting it.
I'm wasting it. So I put on a little bit of mascara and I don't think it looks like I did anything. So, oh, well, how funny that this is the episode when we're talking about makeup and I look.
Well, and I didn't even do mine. I can see like do you sweat whenever we record?
No, do you?
I
get
heated.
heated.
Like it's hot in here, and my head is red. I didn't put makeup up here. I covered my red rosy cheeks, and I look like I have a sunburn. So, welcome into my life. I'm a red girl.
It doesn't look that red in the camera.
All right.
Is that a wrap?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Thanks for chatting with us.
Oh.
I'm going to switch it up a little bit. We'll see.
Okay.
An ad-lib. I went to jazz, I'm going to be like scat my way out of it.
Jazz and yoga.
Freeform. Yeah. Okay. We'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place. End your week going off script. Bye.
Bye.